There is an ancient wisdom that has stood the test of time, remaining relevant and valuable. Better to be alone than in the company of a fool. This phrase, seemingly simple at first glance, holds a profound meaning and a key to success. You might wonder, what could be so challenging about choosing your company? But within this choice lies the secret to achieving heights you never even dreamed of and attracting wealth into your life that once seemed unattainable. Imagine that by choosing the path of solitude, you gain the opportunity to become a millionaire, build a successful business, and reach goals that previously appeared impossible. Being alone is not a weakness. On the contrary, it is a powerful tool that can lead you to true freedom and financial prosperity. Take a moment to consider how often those around you influence your decisions, suppress your ideas, and steer you away from the path that could bring you success. How often have you found yourself acting not according to your own desires, but according to the expectations of others? Now imagine freeing yourself from this pressure and living by your own rules, focused solely on your goals and dreams. You'll be amazed at how quickly and easily success and prosperity start to come your way when you choose the path of solitude over the company of those who hold you back. In this video, I will explain why sometimes solitude can be your most reliable ally on the road to great achievements and wealth. Watch until the end, and you will understand how to make this choice work in your favor and benefit your life. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Here you will find even more valuable advice and wisdom to help you on your journey to success. Being alone is not about weakness or fear, it's about making a conscious choice. When you decide to distance yourself from people who drag you down, you free up your time, energy, and soul for things that truly matter. This gives you the opportunity to focus on what is important to you, and this can become the first step toward incredible changes in your life. The influence of those around us on our decisions, thoughts, and moods cannot be overstated. How many times have you noticed that you are under the influence of those who surround you? If you are surrounded by fools, you may start to adopt their ideas as your own and then wonder why success and money elude you. The truth is, fools live in the present moment. They don't think about the future. They don't make long-term plans. They are content with little and do not strive for more. They don't grow, learn, or improve their skills. They are the anchor that pulls you down. By choosing the path of solitude, you begin to understand yourself, your goals, and your desires better. Solitude brings clarity of thought, allowing you to focus on your dreams and plans. You start to notice opportunities that previously slipped by unnoticed, and this is the first step to taking action and achieving success. This clarity can be a true revelation when you realize that all the resources to achieve your goals are already at your disposal. You just need to use them wisely. Solitude is also a time for self-development. When you are alone, you have the opportunity to learn, to develop new skills that will help you in the future. You can take courses, read books, learn from those who have already achieved success. You begin to think strategically, planning your actions years ahead. But most importantly, you learn to be independent. Independence is one of the main keys to wealth. An independent person does not rely on the opinions or decisions of others. They build their life and pursue their goals on their own. Millionaires don't just appear out of nowhere. They aren't born with that status. They earn it through hard work and belief in themselves. These are people who, at some point, realize that to succeed, they must choose the right company. And if that company isn't available, it's better to be alone than with those who drag you down. Solitude teaches you to find resources within yourself rather than seeking them in others. You realize that you don't need advice from people who haven't achieved what you're striving for. You begin to act based on your interests and goals. There are countless examples of people who achieved success thanks to a period of solitude. Elon Musk, for example, distanced himself from his surroundings in his youth to fully dedicate himself to his ideas and dreams. During this time, he conceived projects that would later change the world. Look at Jeff Bezos, who also went through a period of solitude and doubt before his ideas gained recognition. Solitude is not a barrier, but an opportunity to discover something new within yourself, in your thoughts, and in your potential. Imagine how many great ideas might have remained unrealized if these people had surrounded themselves with those who didn't share their views and aspirations. But what if you're afraid of solitude? This is perhaps the most difficult question. People fear being alone. They fear not being understood or being left on the sidelines of life. But in reality, solitude is the most fruitful time when you can concentrate on yourself and your goals. Don't be afraid of it. Be afraid of something else. Finding yourself surrounded by those who don't share your dreams and ambitions, who hold back your development. At first, solitude may seem difficult because we are accustomed to receiving support and approval from others. We are used to constant communication and exchanging opinions. But ask yourself, what is more important, fleeting approval or long-term success? The answer is obvious. So don't be afraid of being considered strange or misunderstood if you choose the path of solitude. This is your path, and only you know where it will lead you. Being alone is also about learning to rely on yourself. When you can't turn to someone for advice, you begin to think independently, making decisions based on your knowledge and experience. This makes you stronger and more confident in yourself and your abilities. You start to realize that everything you need for success is already within you. The key is to unlock that potential and learn to use it to its fullest. Buddhism teaches us that true wealth and success come to those who consciously choose their path and follow it, despite difficulties and challenges. In Buddhist philosophy, there is the concept of one's own path. This is the path that a person must walk alone, without undue influence from others, following their inner beliefs and wisdom. This is not a path of isolation, but a path of inner growth and self-discovery. But solitude is not isolation. It's important to remember that you can and should stay in contact with those who inspire you, who support your ideas and ambitions. But the most important thing is always to put your goals first, not succumbing to the influence of those who don't share your beliefs. The environment that supports your ideas and fosters your growth is valuable, but if such an environment doesn't exist, it's better to walk this path alone than in the company of those who will hold you back. Buddhism teaches us that true wealth and success come to those who consciously choose their path and follow it, despite difficulties and challenges. Be honest with yourself. Choose the environment that will support your growth, and if such an environment doesn't exist, don't be afraid to be alone. Solitude can become your most powerful ally on the path to success. Each of us has the opportunity to choose our own path, and sometimes this path may seem difficult, especially if there is no one to support you. But remember the wisdom: better to be alone than in the company of a fool. Because when you walk your path in solitude, you take responsibility for your life and your future. You become the master of your destiny, and no one can steer you off course. So choose wisely, don't fear being alone, and remember that this path can lead you to heights you never even dreamed of.